This weekly news flash is sponsored by Creative Marketing, making a difference. For more information, please visit creativemarketing.net. Before the Treasury Department imposes oversight on non-bank institutions deemed risky to the financial system, the Federal Insurance Office needs to be organized and clear standards need to be set, according to insurance and reinsurance trade groups. Members of the American Council of Life Insurers, the American Insurance Association, and the Reinsurance Association of America sent the request in a letter to Treasury Department officials. The Obama administration has yet to appoint the FIO director or appoint an independent insurance expert to the Treasury Department's Financial Stability Oversight Council. In the letter, the insurance group said this must happen before the Treasury Department moves forward to classify any insurers as systematically risky. In addition, the group said the department should postpone classifying insurers as risky until the FSOC creates a set of standards for assessing insurers. The insurance industry and the public should be given the opportunity to comment on the standards, the letter said. The Dodd-Frank Act gives the FSOC and the FIO the authority to work together to determine if a non-bank institution poses enough risk to warrant Federal Insurance Deposit Corporation oversight. U.S. health insurers are not expected to show an overall increase in medical expenses for the first time in a decade, according to a Weiss Ratings estimate. Medical expenses for insurance companies are expected to fall as much as $9.8 billion, or 3%, according to Weiss. In the first 9 months of 2010, health insurers' medical expenses decreased $3.7 billion, or 1.6%, compared to the first 9 months of 2009. From 2005 through 2009, the sector's medical expenses increased 48% at an average annual increase of 10.3%. According to Gavin Mager, senior insurance analyst for Weiss Ratings, quote, "This is a critical change from the steady and rapid increases of prior years. If it continues in 2011, it should help boost health insurers' profits while pressuring companies to curb premium increases and give consumers some much-needed relief," unquote. Health insurers have medical expenses whenever they pay out a claim. The cost of these expenses is approximately 71% of their total expenses, according to Weiss. The survey included 852 insurance companies. The Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, has begun looking into the usage of social media and social networking by registered investment advisors, according to officials at ACA Compliance Group. A compliance alert on the company's site says the SEC is looking for documentation on how advisory firms are using social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Flickr, as well as blogs. In addition, the regulator is said to be seeking information on advisors' policies regarding how their employees use social media and how firms retain records of employees' social media use. According to ACA's alert, quote, "ACA believes that the sweep of advisors' use of social media has been undertaken as a means for the SEC to review this evolving area. As noted, the requests are broad and will enable the SEC to evaluate how prevalent this activity is to registered investment advisors, and whether it needs to dedicate further rulemaking and/or examination to complete a more regular and thorough evaluation of this activity," unquote. ACA officials believe the sweep is also investigating whether advisors are using social media sites to promise investor returns or engage in other illegal activities. According to Adelbert Sanchez, a senior principal consultant at ACA, quote, "Given the SEC's budget crunch, this is an easy sweep they can do from their own desks. All they need to do is log on to Facebook and search for the names of unregistered funds," unquote. A recent proposal by the Obama administration that would end a tax deduction for domestic insurers paying reinsurance premiums to affiliates outside of the U.S. would be an isolationist tariff, according to a coalition of insurance groups. The proposal is part of the administration's fiscal year 2012 budget draft and would disallow the deduction of excess non-taxed reinsurance premiums paid to affiliates. According to the budget, the tax shift would save $2.6 billion between 2012 and 2021. However, John Phelps, Director of Business Risk Solutions for Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Florida and part of the Risk and Insurance Management Society's External Affairs Committee, said, quote, "The proposal ignores sound risk management procedures and would inhibit domestic companies with foreign affiliates from engaging in a legitimate risk management practice. ceding reinsurance to an affiliate in order to provide for greater capacity and liquidity, unquote. Currently, almost two-thirds of reinsurance covering U.S. consumer and business policyholders is obtained through non-U.S. reinsurance companies or their affiliates, according to the Coalition for Competitive Insurance Rates. The coalition said the proposal would cost consumers more than $10 billion annually, while reducing U.S. reinsurance capacity by 20%. On the other hand, the Coalition for a Domestic Insurance Industry, which supports the change, says it would close a loophole. The current policy allows foreign-controlled insurers to, quote, strip their income into tax havens and avoid paying billions of dollars in U.S. taxes, unquote. For more on the industry, visit producersweb.com.